High above the clouds, in a magical place where winter dreams are born, lived a very special, tiny snowflake named Lumi. She was the smallest and most delicate snowflake in the entire sky, so light and airy that the gentlest breeze could carry her on grand adventures. While all the other snowflakes were excited just to fall and cover the world in a blanket of white, Lumi held a secret wish deep in her sparkly, icy heart. She would often whisper to the wind, "Oh, I don't want to just fall anywhere. I want to land somewhere truly special. I want to find a place where I can make someone smile." The older, bigger snowflakes would often hear her and chuckle softly. They weren't mean, but they couldn't understand her big dream. "Lumi, dear," one would say, "you're so tiny. How can one little snowflake possibly make a real difference?" Another would add, "Just enjoy the ride down. That's what we do." But their words never discouraged Lumi. Her spirit was as bright as the winter sun, and her hope was even stronger. She just knew that she had a purpose. So, when the time came for the first big snowfall of the season, Lumi took a deep breath and let the wind lift her. She began her long, graceful journey down from the heavens. She floated past the jagged peaks of tall mountains, their tops already dusted with white. She twirled and danced through the branches of giant pine trees, their needles looking like dark green lace against the snowy backdrop. With every gentle gust of wind, she looked down, searching, always searching, for that one special place where she was meant to be. As she drifted over a quiet little town, Lumi noticed something. Through a frost-covered window pane, she saw the silhouette of a small boy. He was just sitting there, his chin resting in his hands, staring out into the dark, cold night. Lumi could feel a wave of sadness coming from him, as cold as the winter air itself. This little boy had sent a letter to Santa, full of hopes and dreams, but he knew his family was struggling. There was no festive tree in their living room, no colorful lights, and no presents waiting to be unwrapped. A single tear traced a path down his cheek as he watched the snow fall, feeling forgotten. Lumi knew in her heart that this was it. This was her moment. With a final, determined push from the wind, she aimed right for him. She didn't land on the roof, or the windowsill, or the snowy ground below. Instead, she floated down, 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 and landed ever so gently right on the tip of the little boy's nose. The instant Lumi touched his skin, something magical happened. She wasn't just a tiny speck of ice anymore. She began to glow and sparkle with a light brighter than any star in the night sky. The cold touch tickled the boy's nose, and the sudden brilliant light surprised him. He blinked, and then a small giggle escaped his lips. For that one wonderful moment, he completely forgot about his sadness. He was captivated by the single, perfect, shining snowflake that had chosen him. And that little giggle, filled with pure, unexpected joy, was like a beacon. The wish in his heart, reignited by Lumi's sparkle, shot up into the sky like a flare. And someone very special saw it. Just then, a faint sound of bells jingling grew louder and louder. Whoosh! A magnificent sleigh, pulled by 8 flying reindeer, appeared right above the boy's house, circling once before landing silently on the roof. The boy's eyes grew wide with wonder. Out stepped Santa Claus himself, his eyes twinkling. He looked toward the window and smiled a big, warm smile. "Ah!" Santa's deep, jolly voice boomed softly through the night. "Someone just made a Christmas wish shine so bright, I simply couldn't miss it. It guided me right here." That night, Santa didn't need to use the chimney. He quietly placed a small, beautifully wrapped gift right by the boy's window. And as the sun began to rise on Christmas morning, the little boy awoke to find the present waiting for him. Tied to the bright red ribbon was a single, perfect snowflake, still glowing with a soft, gentle light. Lumi rested there proudly. She may have been the tiniest snowflake in the whole wide world, but on that magical Christmas night, she had made the biggest difference of all. She had proven that no matter how small you are, a little bit of hope and a single act of kindness can light up the darkest night and make even the biggest dreams come true. Thank you so much for listening to Lumi's story. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next adventure. Would you like the next story to be about a little reindeer who can't fly, but discovers his antlers can light up the entire sky? Let me know in the comments. See you next time!